Let's head over to the next location. The two quickly reached the second anchor under Vita's guidance, and Kira began to pray. Alright, we've successfully located the second anchor too. Thankfully, Vita managed to accurately figure out the direction instantly. If not, we would have to search forever. It's amazing to be able to deduce the future. Although it required that mysterious interferometer, in this process, it was not only Prometheus. Vita also had to do some necessary technological work. You really can't judge a book by its cover. From how you spoke and acted before, it's difficult to associate you with the title of post-apocalyptic engineer or astronaut. Kira was prepared to respond to Vita's retorts, but the usually talkative girl went silent this time. Vita, Sila, are you guys there? After a while, the bubbly and girly voice ran again. I'm here. Vita, did something happen? Something unusual happened with the other Sila and the rest on the other side, but it looks like they managed to resolve it themselves, nothing to worry about. Although it seems like you mean to say I was very childish before, but I still take it as a compliment. So you were listening. But deducing the future is actually not as difficult as you imagine. The interferometer doesn't have the ability to directly see the future. It only simulates possible outcomes when we perform a certain action and deduce information from them, something like a weather report. It's not quite right either. A weather report can control the weather after all. I'll say it in this way. Time always has crossroads that lead to countless futures. The interferometer can only calculate the trails on those crossroads and find the most useful one for everyone. If these crossroads didn't exist in the first place, how could I deduce anything? Hold on. That means it's not only because Sila brought up the existence of anchors, it's also because we're searching for the anchor, that's why you can provide guidance. That's right, that's what I meant. Like a spaceship flying and being repaired at the same time. The future isn't a single line, but countless possibilities overlapping each other to create a messy picture. Because you guys have created the past for me, I can limit the number of possibilities within a certain range. Otherwise, interferometer will be drowned with countless yet similar choices. So it's because everyone has outstanding intentions and abilities. That's why we can do this. Thanks for the encouragement. You're pretty good with words, Rita. Then the next anchor point should be... That's nothing. We already have results. Come with me. Is this the place? Then I'll begin praying. Wait, Susanna. There's so many monsters. Where's the anchor point? These jerks didn't rack it, did they? Forget about that. We need to focus on the fight. It's weird. This world's enemies aren't this strong before. Is it because it is about to collapse? Susanna, leave what you can to me. Finally! It's almost finished. Let's take them out. We... we survived. What happened? Are you guys okay? Ch38 told Vita about the abrupt battle just now. These monsters are way stronger than before, and as if they were activated, they only show themselves and attack us when we started praying. If I hadn't noticed the danger early, Susanna might have become their shooting target. So, is the anchor really there? Sorry, I'm so sorry. Something's wrong with the coordinates I have deduced here. This is just a place close to the border of the bubble universe where the effects of the universe is the weakest. So these enemies you talked about gathered here. Please wait, I'll look for possible location for the next anchor again. That's good, as long as it wasn't because the anchor was damaged. But why did the deduction suddenly go wrong? Is there something special about this place? Well, about that... It's just a simple operation error. Let this idiot explain it to you herself. Well, I think I matched two values in the wrong order, so... The interferometer holds lists from many years ago, so you know. Like how Susanna misreads a topic when writing a report sometimes, yeah? Oh, so that's why. That's a common mistake, indeed. No, wait, that's not the issue. Vita, why are you acting like it's justified? We went through the tough battle because of this. Sorry. Ch38 looked at the robot and the human banter in front of her and sank into deep thought. Indeed, as Vita said, it could really be a small mistake, but if Vita led them into a trap with the excuse of making a mistake, as people who did not know the future, they would be defenseless. In that case, things are gonna be tough. Ch38 muttered to herself for a long time, and finally decided to stifle the bottomless anxiety instead. Regardless, Vita will gain nothing from this bubble universe destruction. At least our goals are aligned in this aspect. And if I can't even trust a comrade fighting alongside with me, who else can I trust in this world? Thankfully, there were no mistakes in Vita's subsequent deductions. And so they've retrieved most of the anchors in South Snow Holy City. As expected, I was just overthinking. If the interferometer's judgment is right, the next one will be the last basic anchor on this side of the universe. But... What's wrong, Vita? The deduction tells me that it's behind this anchor there may be some abnormal things. Abnormal? What does that mean? Actually, something similar happened to the other Scylla and the rest on the other side, and they lost contact with us temporarily. Maybe it's because this anchor is located at a weak spot of this bubble universe, so it creates more changes similar to the nature of the Sea of Quanta. It can cause people to hallucinate and enter a dazed state, and even witness the past or future that couldn't have existed. Looks like this is the place. Kira-senpai, let's begin. Accidents might happen when we are praying. What kind of accidents? Don't tell me it'll be those enemies from before. No, I won't be able to deal with them if they appear again. Thankfully, this is the last anchor. Once we locate all the anchors, we can find a way to contact the real world. Let's end this strange journey as soon as possible and return to our original world. But as a Valkyrie, I must fight against all sorts of strange and abnormal circumstances. You never know what you'll encounter in the future. No, Susanna, what are you thinking about? Calm down. Last anchor. Please appear smoothly, very smoothly, very smoothly. The world lit up abruptly. A white light began to spread deep into the Valkyrie's soul. Unlike the everlasting daytime in South's holy city, this light was invasive. Even after closing her eyes tightly, Susanna could still feel that burning light. She seemingly heard a subtle voice next to her. Susanna! 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 Stop! Stop shaking! Or I'm gonna faint. You're finally awake. Ovid, why are you here? Susanna, don't tell me you were scared into a coma. Haven't you forgotten our mission objective? Mission? This place. What is this place? A few minutes later. Which means the immortal blades have received a mission to investigate this place, but we are trapped here because we were separated from Durano-sama during an enemy ambush. Susanna listened to Alvid's explanations, sinking deep and deep into disbelief as she continued. In simple terms, that's right. Weird. I do have an expression of being trapped, but I should be trapped inside a bubble universe. Why did I appear here? Bubble universe. I heard you talk about a similar experience indeed, but that's something 7 or 8 years ago. 7 or 8 years ago? How could that be? So you mean that I fell asleep in the bubble universe and woke up 8 years later? Just like what happened to Sushang-sama. Or maybe like Durano-sama, I hurt my head during a mission and lost 7 or 8 years of memory. No, how can that sort of thing happen? Everything before her eyes was so ridiculous that she felt it was laughable. She could vividly remember the details of that mysterious universe, strange worlds of black and white, the legacy Valkyrie-sanpai, a comrade who became the sage. She couldn't see these things as they had happened long ago. Every time she encountered an onerous obstacle, she would pray that she could wake up to find all those troubles resolved. But now that it has really happened, Susanna didn't feel happy at all. I must be daydreaming. Susanna, what's wrong with you today? You're not like yourself. Bring out that A Valkyrie spirit in you. Let's look for an exit. A rank Valkyrie. Yeah, didn't you finally pass your A rank Valkyrie examination recently? We even invited Durano-sama and the others to celebrate for you. You don't even remember something so important. I didn't think I'd really become an A rank Valkyrie. Is this for real? Alvid, quick, hit me. Alvid shook her head in exasperation, but assented and swung her fist at the girl's arm. Ouch! This really isn't a dream. Of course not. When you passed your examination, I gave you a punch like that too. So, do you believe in it now? I didn't lie to you, alright? Yeah. Although I'm still unsure about a lot of things, but my strength is true. Alvid and I seem to really have become stronger. Sushang-sama once said, things will eventually sort themselves out. I'll trust in that and find out what happened as I search for an exit. Alright, Alvit. Although I'm not sure what happened, let's look for an exit together. Check this out, Alvit. I've learned a lot about becoming a detective as I work to become an A-rank Valkyrie. As a good rule of thumb, the proof is always in the details. Come with me. Nothing yet? Just a little mistake. Let's check elsewhere. Nothing here either. Susanna, are you sure that your detective intuition is that good? Alright, let's look for clues somewhere else. What about here? That doesn't seem right. No, I can't find any clue. Understandable, and we've conducted a fingertip search earlier. The communication tool hasn't responded, and no trace of leaving has been found nearby. And those abandoned buildings, there must be monsters hiding inside. What are we going to do? There are more of them? If they were these monsters that cut off the communication with Durandal-sama. Susanna, you're such a crow's beak. What are they doing here? There are more here than in South Snow Holy City. At this rate, I don't think I can take them on. Now, I shouldn't jump to conclusion just yet. If it's really been 8 years, I should have grown as well. Why not give it a shot? After all, I'm an A-rank Valkyrie now. It still doesn't work. How are they still standing? They're about to have no energy left. Alvit. It's just a scratch. But if this keeps up, things aren't going to be good. Susanna, let's give that a try. Right, I'll cover you, Alvit. Stand by. Fall back. Susanna, here. The ruins obscured their running figures, and the clamor of the enemies pursuing them grew distant. We're finally safe. Alvit, how's your injury? It's just a scratch. I'll take care of it quickly. Don't worry, for a Valkyrie, scars from a battle are like badges of honor. Alvit, I'm sorry. Alright now, Susanna, I'm really fine. It's just a flesh wound. Sorry, you're the one who got hurt, but you still have to comfort me. It's all because I'm too weak. That's why you got hurt. I'm such an unworthy teammate. In that case, we'll be an unworthy duo. Compared to Durandal-sama and the rest, we don't have any outstanding talents or great abilities. Even as backup team members, we got separated from the squad and lost contact with them. Sometimes, I'm really worried if I am a deserving Valkyrie. Am I always causing trouble for the squad captains and everyone else? I'm always learning and training like everybody, but there's no improvement. The more I strive to do better, the more trouble I cause. Is it because I'm still not working hard enough? Am I not smart enough, not brave enough? Or do I have a flaw that I can't make up for no matter what? If Durandal-sama and the other were here, they would definitely be able to tell me what to do in the situation. I've rested enough. Albeit, you can stay here. I'll go look around again. Well, we had a tough time in the battle just now. We still defeated plenty of enemies. Durandal-sama and the rest must be looking for us. They'll know that we're here after seeing the monsters' corpses. It'll be counterproductive if we miss them because we're hiding. As expected of Susanna, you regained your usual liveliness so quickly. It's nothing. I was actually really nervous up till now, but because of that, I want to reunite with Durandal-sama as soon as possible. Although we're still far away from being an S-rank Valkyrie, I feel my frustrations are so trivial when I see their valor in battle. How do I put it? If you lower your head, all you'll see is sand. You can only see the stars if you look up. Something like that. That sounds just like you. I come here from a desert after all. That's not what I meant, but never mind. Shall we go now? I'll go with you. But your injury, it's really nothing, and after I heard your speech, I feel like I should work harder too. If you become an S-rank Valkyrie one day, rather than being just a friend, I'd rather be an S-rank Valkyrie's partner. Will that day really come? No, now's not the time to think about this. Let's do what's necessary first. Wait, that's... Susanna, look! It's Durandal-sama and Rita-sama. They found us! Durandal-sama! Rita-sama! We're here! Wait, Susanna! Watch your step! Evidently, she was too excited after seeing the people who served as her emotional support. This excitement made her forget that they were hiding in an abandoned building to escape the enemy's pursuit. She stumbled on the debris and fell down the building after a wobble. In times like this, I should still look below. Her consciousness blurred. Along with the dizziness from the disorientation of the fall, the girl felt like her body did not belong to her. Soon after, she felt the cold, hard floor. Fine snow touched her fingertips, and she regained control over her body. The girl sat up abruptly.